Thank you for tuning in to another week, another episode of Outside the Box. I'm your host, Onney, the CEO, and as you know, I have another fire segment lined up. I have an international artist in the building with international swag. So I need you guys to buckle up your seatbelts. You're now plugged in, tuned in, tapped in to Outside the Box. Thank you for joining us again this week to meet a new artist. His name, without further ado, is I Am Justified.
Hey,
Thank you for coming on Outside the Box.
thank you so much for having me. I'm just loving the vibe, man. I really am excited to be here. I just heard some great things about the show, and shout out to all the fans and everybody that's watching. I'm looking forward to just diving in this conversation with you.
Yeah, so I have become familiar with who you are and what you do. But for those around the world that are listening and watching, can you tell us who you are and everything that you do?
Yeah, so my name is Justin, also known as I Am Justified. Grew up in Houston, Eggleston, went to school at Caraway, then went to Klein Forest on the north side, went to college in ATL, Atlanta. So shout out to CAU, definitely all the alumni out there.
Yeah.
Got a chance to study abroad and live in Spain. So yo hablo español también.
Okay, I like.
If you throw me in a Spanish country, I can definitely get around. I'm gonna make sure how to find some food. You feel me?
All right.
And then I went to college. And after going to college, living in New York, I had the opportunity to work for MTV and BET, and I started seeing all these different artists get interviewed and really get connected, and it just inspired me. And after a really tough relationship, I ended up going through a season of depression where I was contemplating suicide. It was, if I can explain what it felt like, it hurt. If I can explain what it looked like, it was really dark, and I didn't know how to break free. And music began to be a gift for me and a therapy for me.
Mm-hmm.
So I started making music, and once God gave me the gift of making music, I started making this music, and that's when I started to really realize it was therapy. And then
So it was the music, and when people talk about a phase of their life where they go through depression, I call that the dark night of the soul.
Wow, I like that. I've never heard that before.
In that space, you're at the bottom of that pit.
Yeah.
And that is a time where you either you have no place to go but up.
Yeah.
And so that light that was at the end of the tunnel that brought you out of that dark night of the soul was music for you.
Yeah.
So that's beautiful because
I love that, man. I've never heard that before.
Yeah.
That's dope. You might need to trademark that.
Okay.
That's a vibe. That's a
The
vibe.
dark night of the soul.
Yeah.
So how long have you been manifesting your music career?
I want to say I've been doing it for going on 8 years.
Okay.
Going on 8 years, yeah.
Yeah.
8 years, and full time. I was a high school teacher, and so when I was teaching high school, the students would be like, "Do we gotta call you Mr. Milburn, or can we call you, Mr. Justified?" And so I was like, because I wouldn't even tell my students I did music, but they on computers and social media, so they end up finding out, and so I would let them call me Mr. Justified, and so my students were really like some of my first fans, like real fans, and after that, I started getting booked at different colleges and schools and different lounges and stuff like that, and having to come in at 2, 3 in the morning. I was like, man, and I started making money doing it.
Yeah.
And I was like, man, I might have to, make
Choose,
that transition
yeah.
and choose. And so I've been doing it full time for 3 years without,
without working.
nine
So
to five.
that's your cultivating your baby.
Cultivating
now,
my baby,
your
yeah.
stage name is I Am Justified. Can you
Yeah.
tell me how did that name come about?
Yeah, it came from the scriptures. I went after going through that season. There was a scripture that stood out to me, and it was it's in Romans 5:1, and it's those I foreknew. I've also I've justified. I have justified, and it's just basically just saying, God had already knew us before we were even formed, and so he justified. He hand stamped us, and he gave us peace with God just by his grace. It wasn't by my works. It wasn't by me being a good person. It wasn't by how many good deeds I've done. it was already done for him by his grace.
I like that.
And so it was a reminder anytime my mind would try to take me back into that dark place, it would remind me like, no, I am not depressed. I am justified.
So
I'm
what was
affirmed.
that?
I'm
What was
chosen.
the aha moment that said, okay, because you did tell me that you had to choose.
Yeah.
What was that moment when you had to like just go all in for your music?
Man, ooh, that's a good question. I would say, really, it got to the point where, like, with my job, it started being more work, more things to pull and tugging me in and needing me to do more. And I started thinking, man, like, as I'm constantly, years has passed, I'm getting older, I never, ever want to live a life with regrets.
Right.
And I was like, like, I want to just take this leap, even though it's scary. I'm making consistent money as a teacher. I'm off on the summers. I'm off on the winter breaks. I mean, I got spring breaks off. I'm get off at 2:30, 3 o'clock. But I knew that was something I had a desire to do in my heart, and I just never wanted to live regrets.
Yeah.
And so how I deal with a lot of different decisions in my life is by just taking that risk and doing it, and thinking that I never, when it's my last day, ever feel like, man, like, I reject it. I mean, I regret it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
I always tell people, follow your dreams, because at least you'll know. You don't
Facts.
never want to be like, well, what else shoulda, coulda.
Yeah, I
or
never want to
what
be
if.
that what if person and what I
Yeah.
used to do and how I
Used to
I
do.
never
Either
wanna
you're
be that
doing it or
person.
you're
Either
not.
you're doing it or you're not. You know what I'm saying? And so I was like, you know what? I'm going to go for it.
Well,
You know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
I love the fact that you made it a lifestyle. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to segue, because
Come
I
on.
have a video of yours called Lifestyle, and I want
Hey.
everybody to check it out. Here it is, Lifestyle.
Lifestyle. Lifestyle. Hated to see me come up. Well, look at me now. Hated to see me come up.
That's too
Well, look at me
high,
now. Lifestyle. This my kind of lifestyle. This my kind of lifestyle. Hated to see me come up. Well, look at me now. They hated to see me come up. Well, look at me now. Lifestyle. This my kind of lifestyle. This my kind of lifestyle. Hated to see me come up. Well, look at me now. They hated to see me come up. Well, look at me now. 3, 2, 1, you know I'm vivid. Don't need no camera, I stay living. I remember when they laughed at my dream. Now I'm up, they wanna see how I get it. That's that full-time mission. That's that hustler's ambition. This, that, I'ma stay winning, even if it is a pandemic. This, I write my vision. What you start, I finish. This what I play when I ride on the road getting figures. Took a lot of pain, homies that died. Cried through the rain, I had to grind. Had a lot of pain buried inside. Had a lot of pain buried inside. I remember struggling paying my rent. Now I pay a whole year in advance. I'm about to buy my first house, watch I get it. Yeah, I'm checking out the list cause I stay winning. Hold up. Checking out the list cause I stay winning. Lifestyle. This my kind of lifestyle. This my kind of lifestyle. Hated to see me come up. Well, look at me now. They hated to see me come up. Well, look at me now. Lifestyle. This my kind of lifestyle. This my kind of lifestyle. Hated to see me come up. Well, look at me now. They hated to see me come up. Well, look at me now. Rise and shine on 9 to 5. Another day is justified. Working on my clothing line. Living on my own time. Taking trips on the Zoom. Staying in five-star hotel room. Rapper, author on the move. New designs coming soon. I just gave back to the children. Really, this is how I'm living. I just switched up with the top. Can't be behind, so I live it now. That's that life I'm living. I already feel like I made it. Told my son he gon' be great. Living like a daddy. Lifestyle. This my kind of lifestyle. This my kind of lifestyle. Hated to see me come up. Well, look at me now. They hated to see me come up. Well, look at me now. Lifestyle. This my kind of lifestyle. This my kind of lifestyle. Hated to see me come up. Well, look at me now. They hated to see me come up. Well, look at me now.
lifestyle. You definitely have made it a lifestyle. That video looked like it was so fun putting it together.
I had such a good time. Miami, you got Miami, you got the beautiful palm trees, you got beautiful ladies, just beautiful weather. What else you need?
It's a
It's
lifestyle,
a
baby.
lifestyle. You got drinks. What else you need? I mean, I'm just saying, it was a good vibe. I had a good time shooting it.
It looked
I
like
try to
it
make
was.
it like my videos. I try to make my videos very authentic and very personal. I used to be such a perfectionist, Speaking of that, I want to just say I misquote that scripture. It's Romans 5:1, and it is, therefore, being justified by faith, we have peace with God through our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. So when God justified me, it was by faith. Okay. That's what gave me peace. But like because I'm such a perfectionist, like I would always want the video to be a certain way. You know what I'm saying? And so lately, I've been getting to the point where I've been like, you know what? I want to show like the authentic feel of what it's like, just the rawness, you know what I'm saying? And so I feel like people are connecting with that a lot more too.
And I noticed you have a very diverse style because several of your songs actually have a different sound. So if you listen to one song, you get one feel. This one kind of had like a fun Caribbean summertime feel. The other one will feel a little different. So I wanted to ask you, what was some of your inspiration behind your different styles of music?
Yeah. So, for example, with this, I think it's like, I think about all the different shades of me, like the different shades of me. Like, there's a part of me where, like, I got some straight hip hop where I'm just spitting, you know what I'm saying? And they be like, oh, man, it's gangster rap, But that's a part of me, too, is like the lion that roars, Then I got some songs where I just want to just be like, smooth and talk to the ladies. I got those. And so those are just different shades of me. And now, after the quarantine, after the whole pandemic and things like that, I have a chance to really show those sides of me without holding back and worrying about what the results are going to be. Just give it out there. So now it might be a person who more like the smooth talk. I got something for him. Yeah. It might be a person who like me. I just like straight gangster hip hop. I got that. Whatever.
You jumped off the porch and you jumped all the way in.
All the way in, swimming in the deep end.
When you made that, I call it a sacrifice.
Wow.
That's what I call it, because even though we do it for a greater good, it takes a lot of courage and faith to do it all the way.
Facts.
So I'm inspired by that because I'm still on the fence.
Wow, thank you.
I'm inspired by that. So when you jumped in all the way, how did that change the course of your decisions? Because now you can't really move like you were moving before.
Yeah.
You have to be intentional.
Facts.
So how did that change the course of your decisions and how you moved with your music career?
How it changed was I pretty much bet on myself. I really put everything on myself. Like, I have to make something happen with this music or else, I'm out of there.
Right.
And I knew it was time for me to do it when I would see people that were homeless on the side of the road. And I would look at them and say, man, you know what? I'm going to this 9 to 5 and I'm tired of going up here. At least they free.
Yeah.
I used to say that.
Wow.
And I know that's kind of weird. I mean, I would be like, at least they free. At least they free, at least they free. And I knew that at the end of the day, if I was willing to go all the way and be willing to, if I had to be homeless, to be what I want to be, I'm ready for it, And I know that's a scary truth to really think about, but I got to the place where I wasn't attached to anything. After losing relationships, losing family, losing friends, from all different type of things, I began to, my heart, first it hurted, it broke, but then also it started getting stronger. And I started realizing
it broke you open.
It broke me open, you know what I'm saying? And so I started not being attached to the material things that I had. So I wasn't attached to my house. I wasn't attached to my car. So it's like, at the end of the day, if I'm going to have it, cool. If not, I'm still going to be good.
And I will tell you, sometimes the most beautiful manifestations come when you're not attached to the outcome.
Yeah.
A lot of times we get so attached to the outcome that we miss being present in the moment.
Fact.
Whether it's relationship, whether it's music, whatever it is that you're passionate about, sometimes being attached to the outcome will handicap us. It will stagnate us.
Because, and I mean, and I'm like, I'm not even trying to like sound like super confident, like I just knew it was gonna happen. Of course I was afraid, of course I was nervous, but I knew I never wanted to live with that regret of not giving it a shot. And I felt like expressing it through the music, and also inspiration helped a lot. Seeing so many amazing artists who came from nothing and made it,
something.
that's big. And I always say this phrase, inspiration is the cousin to faith. So for me to believe in anything somebody's trying to tell me, I have to first be inspired.
Yes, indeed.
I gotta be inspired.
Yeah.
You know, you could tell me this and that and that and this and that, and that's cool. But if I'm not inspired, I'm not even gonna really receive it.
Right.
So when I'm seeing these guys and they doing their thing, and these women that's making this music and they traveling the world of places they never thought they can go to, that inspired me. And I'm like, if it can happen for them,
it can happen for you.
it can happen for me.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying?
indeed.
Same like your show. If it can happen for them, it's going to happen for you. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? And I think that it's just really having that seed of inspiration and that seed of faith, and then finding that little thing that makes us different, and then penetrating.
Yes,
you know what I'm
indeed.
saying? Penetrating.
Well, I got another song, Memory Stones. But before I play it,
come
can you
on.
tell me the Memory Stones?
So
What is that about? Because the name,
Look,
I'm like,
did y'all see
the
the way
first
she
thing
did
I
that?
started
She did
thinking
that.
about crystals
Yeah, you did
and
like
everything.
this. So, you know, me and my bro, he's also the first artist I got on my label. His name is Barrio. He's
Shout
from
out to Barrio.
Yeah, from Puerto Rico. Shout out to Puerto Rico is where we shot it at as well. We shot it in Puerto Rico. And Memory Stones is just different experiences that we had that was like a major memory. And so we call it a stone because it's solid. It's not gonna change. It ain't going nowhere. And so this experience was an experience with a woman. And it was my memory stone. It was one of those memories, like, no matter how old I get, no matter how much time passed, that moment with her is a memory stone.
All right. Well, let's check it out. Memory Stones, I Am Justified.
Yo, Just, you up, son?
Yeah, I'm up, bro. Say, man, last night was epic, bro. Life memories. Wow.
Creating the moment, shit. Memories all in my lyrics. Memories all in my lyrics. Memories all in my lyrics. Creating the moment, shit. Memories all in my lyrics. Memories all in my lyrics. Memories all in my lyrics. Creating the moment, shit. Memories all in my lyrics. Memories all in my lyrics. Memories all in my lyrics. Creating the moment, shit. Memories all in my lyrics. Memories all in my lyrics. Memories all in my lyrics. Creating the.
When I looked into her eyes, she was from the other side. Asked where she from, she was from Brazil. First time I met her type. Started speaking her language, can't understand. Talking Portuguese, I just know Spanish. I keep it general, know what I'm saying. Taking her hand while saving this dance. Let them boys judge me, I'm just a man. I'm all on the dance, so doing my dance. Not just a song, this real life. I'm speaking my truth and catching the vibe. Trips out of states, my kind of dates. Single man, only real can relate. Parties on boats, it's not a joke. They doing a toast, I'm giving them hope. Yeah, they doing the toast, still giving them hope. They can't understand, but as long as you know, I keep it real everywhere that I go. Yeah, I keep it real everywhere that I go.
Creating the moment, shit. Memories all in my lyrics. Memories all in my lyrics. Memories all in my lyrics. Creating the moment, shit. Memories all in my lyrics. Memories all in my lyrics. Memories all in my lyrics. Creating the moment, shit. Memories all in my lyrics. Memories all in my lyrics. Memories all in my lyrics. Creating the moment, shit. Memories all in my lyrics. Memories all in my lyrics. Memories all in my lyrics. Creating the. These are my memory stones. Good vibes and good times. I met you and your crew. You was laughing and dancing. You know how Barrio do. Them selfies led to mentions. We in our own dimension. Escape this world, girl, and all its imperfections. My memories with you are truly a blessing. A night to remember forever. Download these memories in my hard drive. That night you made me feel so alive. So we rode that wave. We caught that vibe. I felt so alive. We caught that vibe. Girl, we caught that vibe. Creating the moment, shit. Memories all in my lyrics. Memories all in my lyrics. Memories all in my lyrics. Creating the moment, shit. Memories all in my lyrics. Memories all in my lyrics. Memories all in my lyrics. Creating the moment, shit. Memories all in my lyrics. Memories all in my lyrics. Memories all in my lyrics. Creating the moments, yeah. Memories all in my lyrics. Memories all in my lyrics. Memories all in my lyrics. Creating the memories all in my lyrics. Memories all in my lyrics.
I love that, memory stones. So we discovered through this, well, I discovered through this interview that you really are an international artist. You have traveled far and wide. How is that? How are you received when you go to different, countries and cities and states and do your music?
Man, it's funny. Like, I think people can kind of feel when you're not from there. You know what I'm saying? So it's either like they just looking and they just like just looking to check you out, or either they weren't gonna ask you for a picture or ask you what you do. But it's always a good vibe. Like, I just go by the code of having respect everywhere I go, and smiling and treating people with the same way I want to be treated. So it's always a good vibe, always a good vibe. But I love tropical places. I love tropical places. I love putting me by the water. You know what I'm saying? Put me by the water. I like being by the water. I love being by the water. I love good weather, preferably. I'm not big on cold. Only time I want to be by the cold is if I'm going to shoot a video and I'm doing it purposely for a video in the snow or something like that. But other than that, I don't want to be in the cold.
Put me so well, I don't need to put on too much.
Facts. That's it. That's why I work out. I want to come out the shirt. You know what I'm saying? I'm ready. Let's go.
Yeah. So I wanted to ask you, now, are you currently signed to a label?
I'm not, but that's the goal. That's what we're manifesting now. It's like, to get a deal, to get a label deal. That's what we're looking forward to next.
All right.
So we've been having some opportunities to get close to some things, but nothing yet. But that's what we're believing for.
Well, you just keep going independent, because the right one is gonna come find you.
The right one, for sure, for sure. Facts.
Now, who are some of the artists you had the opportunity to work with in your journey?
Man, it's funny. Like, when it comes to I work with many artists more on the independent side. It's a list of them that I work with independently, and super talented artists. I would say the goal for me this next season, I don't have any major features.
It doesn't matter,
so,
because they might not be major today.
Not yet,
but next year, those features matter.
Oh, without a doubt, and they're super talented. They just like me. They just a diamond in the rough. And so. But when it comes to like artists that I would like to work with moving forward in the city of Houston, starting in Houston, like I definitely got to get a song with Slim, just because he's always been a big inspiration to me. I always looked up to him. I mean, when I was in high school jamming, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
His music. I've always liked Zero as well. I mean, so it's a lot of Houston artists that I really rock with and definitely respect and would like to do music with. And so I would say those would be probably like starting in Houston, and then after that, I mean, I got a chance. Megan Stallion, right? At South by Southwest, I had a show, and she came to one of my shows, and we kind of hung out a little bit on 6th Street, a friend of a friend. But this was right before she popped.
Yeah.
And so when we were walking, people were like knowing who she was, and she was surprised, and she was coming to my show.
Yeah.
And so to be able to see somebody that I know. And got a chance to, connect with, even though it was a short time, we had just met briefly, and she was so cool, yo.
Oh, yeah, she's so down to earth.
She kept complimenting me on my shades and stuff like that, and for her to blow up, that right there was just enough inspiration for me to know, like, man, this is somebody who was right here, and it happened for them, it can happen for me. And so definitely I would like to get a song with Megan for sure, too, so. Yeah.
Now, what advice could you give another young artist? And I know you have some, because you was a teacher.
Yeah.
So if you were standing in an auditorium in front of your old students and they are inspired to do music, what would you tell them today?
Man, if they inspired to do music, I would say they growing up in the perfect time to do it. You growing up in the perfect time to do it. The reason why is because you got everything at your hand. You got social media. You have it's easy to connect with somebody through there. You got many ways to find who you want to reach, and the specific audience. You able to put it on the platforms and get it out there. Everything is at your hand. So I would say go for it. Give your all to it. Know that it's truly something that you want to do as a passion and as a purpose, and not something that you're doing for the fad or for the look, just because, it's what everybody's doing. Make sure it's something you really want to do, because it's a sacrifice. Like you said, it's a sacrifice to do it. And for me, I can't see myself doing nothing else.
Yes.
And when you really get to that point, then that's when you know, like, okay, this is what I got to do. This is what I was sent here to do. And it may be to inspire that person to go and take it to that next level by just seeing your song. So
Now, we know that music is your baby.
Yeah.
But you're also manifesting other babies
yeah.
along the way.
Uh-huh.
So can you tell us more about what we have to look out for and other things that you're doing?
Yeah, for sure. So I did put a book out. It's called Live on Purpose. So ever since, I really like broke through the season of depression. I call it a season because we all go through different seasons, you know what I'm saying? So after going through that season of depression, I started this movement, Live on Purpose. And so everything I do is purpose, our purpose life. And so the book is called Live on Purpose. It's on Amazon. And it's really good for students and youth. And that's kind of my way to just have that stone for all the youth, you know what I'm saying, that they still can go back to.
They can
you know
go
what I'm
back
saying?
to.
Yeah, so then I'm going to do something for the grown folks too. I'm definitely going to talk about relationships. So stay tuned for that.
Okay,
you know what I'm saying?
okay.
My next book. But so Live on Purpose, and then I went to clothing.
Okay.
You know, like I love.
What's the name of your clothing line?
It's called Purpose Life.
Purpose Life.
Yeah, and you can check it out online, just Purpose Life Shop, and basically it's a bear and he's holding on to honey, and it symbolizes when you're living on purpose, your life is sweet as honey.
I love
And
that.
so it's a real dope vibe to it, and I wish I would have brought some, but I got you. We're gonna be tapped in. Stuff for the ladies, tracksuits, jerseys, and stuff for the fellas.
I'm a size medium.
Yeah, I got you. I got you. I got all colors too. Like I love that color too
Yeah,
on your
thank
skin.
you, thank
I have
you.
like neon, like a neon color, because I think neon would look good on your skin tone too. I have the hot pinks, stuff like that.
Y'all hear that,
You know what I'm
ladies?
saying? I got you. I got you
Yeah.
dicked
And
out.
what's the name of that site again?
Purpose Life Shop.
Purpose Life Shop.
Purpose
Y'all
Life
make sure
Shop.
y'all go
Yeah.
there as well. Now, I have another video.
Mm-hmm.
Marvelous.
Yeah.
We're going to get into it.
Matter of fact, the pink tracksuit is gonna be on this Marvelous video. So ladies, y'all make sure to tap in and watch that. And fellas, I know some of y'all, y'all may not be ready to wear the pink. My mama raised me well, so I'm secure in who I am. So I throw on pink, I throw on blue, I throw on purple, and just be royal with it.
Yeah.
But check out the tank tops. I do have them in white and black as well, and you can kind of see how you can rip it for the fellas too. So yeah, y'all can check them out in there.
Well, let's check it out. Marvelous. I am justified.
Oh yeah. You're so marvelous. Everything about you. You're marvelous. Something about the way you make me feel when I'm with you. You're marvelous. I see you though. Oh yeah. You're marvelous. It's something about your vibes. Girl, I can't lie. You're marvelous. I see you. You know the vibes. You know the vibes. You're marvelous. So come rock with me. I wanna hold ya. Put my hands around your waist, moving you closer. So come rock with me. I wanna hold ya. I put my hands around your waist, moving you closer. You say you like me. Well, I like you. You're tired of old things, girl. I'm something new. You roll it. You roll it. Oh, can't control it. You roll it. You roll it. You know it. You know it. You roll it. Roll it. You roll it. Oh yeah. Can't control it. Your body got me focused, baby. Yeah, I want it. I want it. Exotic. I can't deny it. You're marvelous. You're so marvelous, baby. Oh yeah. You're marvelous. Something about the way you smell, the way you comb your hair. You're marvelous. When I see you, I just see me right with you. You're marvelous. Come hold me. Console me. You're marvelous. Take it down. Take it down. Yeah. Move it around. Take it down. Come closer. Take it down. Come closer. Yeah. Move it around. Take it down. Take it down. I like that. Oh yeah. Move it around. Take it down. Take it down. Take it down. Take it down. I see you. Move it around. You're marvelous. You know, you bring out that other side of me. You know the vibe. Oh yeah. You know the vibe. I am justified. Yeah, yeah. You're marvelous, baby. Don't never let them tell you nothing less. Yeah. You're marvelous. You're marvelous. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, yeah. You're so marvelous. You're so marvelous.
I love that. I love that. So if we want to stay in contact with you, you also have an Instagram page that we can go follow. I'm Justified.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so you guys make sure you go hit that follow button. And he also has a YouTube page where he releases his content. Make sure that you go and you subscribe to that and catch up on the content that he's previously released. He also have a Facebook page for our Facebookers out there. Make sure you go and you like that page as well. And for our Twitter followers, make sure you go and follow him on Twitter as well. And while I have your attention, I want to remind you that we are on multiple platforms. You can find us on Google Play, iTunes, Spotify, Spreaker, Stitcher, Hip Hop Streets, iHeartRadio, A-Star TV, SoundCloud, everywhere. We're also on YouTube, so be sure that you go on over to YouTube, Outside the Box with Onney, hit that subscribe button, make sure you click the bell notification so you can be notified when a new segment is released. We have over 80 episodes, so make sure you go and you catch up. We have some of the flyest stars in the mix. So let us know what you think of Outside the Box with Onney. I want to thank you for tuning in to another week, another episode. I want to thank you for coming to the round table and letting me get all in your business.
Oh, good. I'm an open book. Let's get it.
Well, there you have it. I am Justified. Onney the CEO. You are now Outside the Box.